Epic. Oh, it's loud. Yeah, that's like one person who made the game, with a couple of people helping.
Welcome to Bulwark, a game about chaotic creativity. No conventional controls, one button to paint the landscape, another to move about. And while you paint towers and walls, people will start to make the world come alive. Keep building, that's the trick. This can be confusing at first, overwhelming even, but don't worry, there's also no mistakes.
The developer is directly talking to us. Uh, my faction is dark green. Go back. There we go. Not V-synced. No, MSA, yep. That is not my resolution. I don't know what is up with games thinking my resolution is so damn high nowadays. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna read this real quick. Not all of it, just a little bit of it. The first page I'm gonna read. Well, I mean, there's some other people who worked on it, but I think they're all like publisher stuff. A lot of them are. Bulwark is about the enjoyment of building your own settlement. As it grows, your population will increase alongside it, and as it does this, you'll unlock people and events to improve your settlement further. You build on the Ursi, a bleak ocean world filled with strife and factional resentment after a 40-year war. You represent a ragtag group of refugees wishing to rebuild, but as your settlement grows, you may find people from other factions wishing to join. This will open new options both to grow and meet other settlements, opening the option to trade with them. There's also an option to conquer the world through conflict and war. At its core, this is a building sandbox. And the way forward is up to you, the choice is yours. And that's what interested me in this game in the first place. You will need the 4 Ursi resources to gain access to all building options. These are workers, wood, stone, and iron. Function is fairly straightforward. Workers bring life to your settlement. Most importantly, they enable your extractors to produce the other resources. Outposts produce workers can be upgraded up to citadels. Wood lets you build towers and walkways. Stone unlocks upgrade towers, walkways, and outposts. And then iron allows you to upgrade things. So, okay, let's see.
This is the campaign mode. Here you get a taste of the open world building sandbox. It has a basic tutorial, a resource system based only on distance rather than how much you can produce, and an ever expanding set of encounters, world events, and unlockables.
I'm curious about that resource system.
A word of advice: click and build everywhere. There are no mistakes, and slowly figuring out what builds where and how things grow is part of the game. It's about experimenting, so don't be afraid and go wild.
Okay. I mean, it has a tutorial, so
Our people were wrecked during the War of the Tree.
get wrecked.
Dunkel, Castellus, Moorbridge, and even Port Remit. Nothing remained of our prosperous free houses after decades of attrition. We took what we had and left in order to resettle in peace, away from the warlords and fiefdoms that remain. We will succeed because on our backs the past was built, and from our hands the future will be wrought.
Coming up. That's kind of cute.
Ah, you're finally here. We've already built a few essential buildings. I'll assist you in connecting things up and getting the settlement up and running. While you're on the ground, we will focus on a single building at a time. This will allow you to build outward in a variety of ways and upwards later on. First, connect this outpost to the wood mill, which is located down in the shallow water beside the sea tree fungi. Without wood, we cannot build. This resource extractor is missing access to workers.
Move your cursor towards the outpost until it snaps. The blinking orange ground icon lights up like that. Hey, wait. Then press to select the outpost. Cursor. Right click.
Notice our workers are already building houses and industry along the walkway. Wherever you build and our workers can reach, they will settle. Let's now focus on the wood mill.
Interesting, like, sound design here. I like it. Reminds you of Dredge? A little bit.
Any production facility that has access to workers will develop industry around it. Settlers will come in and establish their businesses close to the resource, and in turn, improve the output of the facility itself. This is your wood mill. It produces and transports wood across walkways. Let us build a basic wooden tower with a walkway towards it.
Extend the build line with the mouse to the circles to play, then right click. From the wood mill. Does it matter where? He said, not remembering the part where he told you to go crazy.
You just built a basic tower. It is used to connect up your settlement and transport vital resources. Workers will also build homes and industry around it. Wood can only travel a limited number of walkways away from the wood mill, but this can be increased by encouraging workers to build along walkways connected to the wood mill.
With more connecting towers and walkways from the wood mill. Inspect the flow with tab. Oh.
Good work. The wood mill is now delivering wood further than before, so we can move on. Across from the wood mill, we also built a stone quarry. Let's connect that to our settlement. We can use this stone to upgrade various buildings and walkways. And, just like the wood mill, by allowing workers to build around it, the stone industry can expand.
Huh. You know what? This is basically like a tech demo that somebody made, and then they decided, let's make it a game. That's totally what this is. And considering one of the 2 games I've sold in my life is one of those, I totally get it. Totally on board with that. Select a basic wooden tower with access to stone. I don't think I have that yet, do I? Is that not this?
Great job.
Oh.
Now we have access to the quarry, our wooden towers can be upgraded to stone.
Let's right-click.
Stone towers create stone walkways. If you rebuild a walkway adjacent to a stone tower in place of a current wooden one, it will be upgraded to stone.
Select your outpost. That would be this, right?
Any production facility that has access to workers will develop industry around it. Settlers will come in and establish their businesses close to the resource, and in turn, improve the output of the facility itself. Select your outpost, so we can start expanding it further. Resource extractors cannot be upgraded. Encourage workers to settle around them to gain more output.
Okay.
Select your outpost, so we can start expanding it
Is this
further.
the outpost? Yeah.
We can add foundations to basic towers and outposts. These allow workers to build a higher class of housing on them, increasing the worker output.
Extend the build line slowly until one square is there and then right click for that.
The worker output of our outpost can be improved further by connecting more towers and walkways to it. All towers allow for foundations, wood, stone, and later, command towers. Command towers also allow for battlements.
Experiment with foundations. Extend the build line slowly. Yeah, I mean, I've been doing that.
Select your outpost, so we can start expanding it further.
I did that. I did a bunch of that. How much more do I need to do?
The incline is too steep to build upon.
There we go. Coming up.
We have done well. It is time we started being more ambitious. Take to the skies and seek out iron ore.
Raid. 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 What's up, Virus? You really went hard on Outer Wilds, and I'm glad you did, because that game's fucking worth it. Welcome, everybody. Just playing this little game that I just started. I've just been spending tonight showcasing a variety of games, and this is the last one on the list. And it's a weird little city builder. Sandbox city builder. Thank you for the raid fires. I hope you, oh, I don't need to say that. I already know that you got addicted to Outer Wilds. Everybody gets addicted to Outer Wilds. I look forward to
Any production
watching
facility
more.
that has access to workers will develop industry around it. Settlers will
Yeah,
come
yeah.
in
Stu
and
keeps repeating
establish their
himself.
businesses close to the
All right.
resource.
Air
and in turn,
mode.
improve the output of the facility itself. Your surveyor allows you to build resource extractors, harbors, and outposts on other islands. It will also help to get you out of trouble, which is never far on the Earthsea.
Find an iron resource on those small islands nearby. Left click to move, right click to build, M to view the world map. That's what I needed. 'cause
The
I don't-
world map shows
Ooh.
our holdings, which we can fast travel to. I will also mark any freelance captains that enter our waters, as well as suspicious locations.
Assume this is me, so I want to go like there. Like there? Yeah, I saw the first, 10 hours of the stream. Well, no,
Your
not the
surveyor
whole
can
10,
build a
but
mine on this spot. Workers will mine for ore, and the metallurgical industry will be built up around it. Iron
metallurgical.
will allow our most advanced towers and buildings.
The iron will allow our most advanced potions that are too strong for you.
We now have access to iron, but it needs to be transported across the
Whoa.
water. Let us build a trade route for ships that can transport iron and other resources back and forth.
This must be built in deep water close to shore. Captain has to be assigned. What's close enough? I assume that should work. This should work.
This is too close to something else.
Okay, this should work.
We now have access to iron, but it needs to be transferred. Several captains are now available. Each captain holds specific resources. For this trade route, iron is required, but wood is also recommended to expand the mine later.
Well, it looks like he only does iron.
I will carry stone and workers only.
My ship only carries wood and workers. My ship carries wood. My ship.
I will carry.
I will only carry iron and workers for our. The iron I transport is.
I will carry stone and.
My ship only carries wood and. This isn't the best use of my vessel. Find me a better one.
Shut up.
I will carry stone and workers.
My ship carries wood. There's no.
Harbors always need to be built as pairs. As soon as you build two, a trade route will connect them. Captains will carry your resources over vast distances.
Alright, I'm gonna assume
The
that
world
means...
map shows our holdings, which we can fast travel to. I will also mark any freelance captains that enter our waters, as well as suspicious locations.
Oh, how do I fast travel? That part I didn't get. I don't think I can fast travel. Actually fast travel. Oh wait, there it is. Never mind. Okay, so now we go out and build. Right there.
Select your outpost, so we can start expanding it further.
Ah, shit. Did this build? Create your outpost of Citadel. Oh wait, no, it's time to do the Citadel thing. So then that did work.
Pay
Yes,
attention to
there
the
we go.
political influence of your settlement. If one faction becomes dominant over the others, our neighbors may seek reason to rekindle old grievances. With iron, we can start building defensive structures, such as imposing command towers. But before doing so, we need to upgrade our outpost into a proper citadel.
Yeah, Leroy, you need to finish Outer Wilds. In the same way that I screamed at everybody to play Scavenger's Reign
With
earlier,
all major resources now at
same
our
thing, but Outer
disposal,
Wilds.
let's focus on building command towers. These can be built with multiple floors, as well as additional foundations and balconies.
Stone tower into command tower, because that would be like this one here.
Mighty command towers have the potential to reach high into the sky. Their height can be increased by adding more foundations, as well as having better access to workers. Build this tower as high as possible.
I did it.
Change the floor you are building from. Lower floors build foundations, while higher floors build balconies and sky bridges.
How do I do that? Oh, F.
Command tower foundations are strong battlements that support your tower. Foundations allow more floors to be built on the tower.
Such a weird system.
Balconies are built from high floors. The more expansive your tower, the more powerful your commanders will become if they are assigned here. This command tower is looking stout. We already have an experienced warbird commander among our retinue. Let's assign them to this command tower.
You will find no finer stable, not since the heyday of the War of the Tree. In service to our people, my retinue of falconeers is eager to settle in and get their warbirds airborne. Do not delay. Rest assured, friend, my warbirds are the strongest and fastest.
My
My
potions
strength
are the
mixes
strongest.
Sark Hunter and Northern Grey Knife traits. Warbirds, the likes of which have not been seen for decades.
That dude's got a voice changer on. You can't trick me.
This tower and its commander now stand watch over our settlement. Their forces will deploy, joining our battle group when the Surveyor is near the command tower. Our settlement is established. We have access to resources, a citadel, and command towers. It's time to explore the surrounding area, finding more people that will help us thrive. Additional forces have joined our battle group.
Oh my god. What's
These
the...
are desperate times, so we may need to accept unlikely neighbors. But be wary of who you invite in. If they bring their old allegiances, conflict is sure to follow. Now it's all up to you.
I can't talk.
Head out and explore the Earthsea. Rebuild our society as you see fit. Protect yourself and our citizens well. Good luck.
I love the squiggly line resource. I don't know what resource that is, but I love it. Squiggly line. Okay. Well,
Before
there you
the
go.
Great War, the
What?
Imperium held the
I thought the
resources
tutorial was over.
and the Mansa controlled the technology. Now only petty fiefdoms squabble for what little remains of Earthsea's old regime.
Smelly log floater. Is that like smelly log? Smelly pooper? What? You smelly pooper. The thing that gets me is that like I don't see like resource management at all.
You have no available resource extractors.
Okay, how do I get a resource extractor?
Any production facility that has access to workers will develop industry around it. Settlers will come in and establish their businesses close to the resource, and in turn, improve the output of the facility itself.
Alright, I'm gonna go crazy then. I'm just gonna build all over this island. Can I get up here? Is that possible? I don't think so. Yeah, it didn't do anything. Alright. Alright. So everything like is supposed to slow down the more steps it has to take to get somewhere, but it's still getting there. Some of it is, not all of it is. Is this going to have some fun Dwarf Fortress naming, like Boat Murdered? I don't know. I do think I want to get, if I can do another harp, yeah, I can. I think I want
I will
that.
carry stone and workers only, nothing else. It brings me joy to see our settlement thriving. No more restless nights for me.
I don't know if that's gonna help anything. It says it's unconnected. Yeah, now I have no idea what to do next. What? Soul tree. What is this? Okay. Interesting. Weird. I don't 100% know what I'm looking at, but cool. Wait, what was inventory? Constructs. Okay, here we go. But I have 0 splinters. So I can't buy anything anyway. What is that? What did I just do? Oh, I went to heal. Am I like in a sandbox mode? I don't know what's going on. What's up, Marshmallow?
Resource extractors cannot be upgraded. Encourage workers to settle around them to gain more output.
Alright, let's, how do we do it? Let's see if I can encourage... I don't think you can do that at this place, because nothing, you can't build around this.
Resource extractors cannot be upgraded.
But...
Encourage workers to settle around them to gain more output.
since people settle around the connections, does that help? I went sicko mode on this lighthouse, but I don't think it's doing anything to the stone
We have
quarry.
reached a milestone in population,
Oh.
aligning with the free houses. This will attract new free house captains and commanders to our banner. Free house folk are numerous, and will generally make for the majority of people in our settlement.
I'm like going crazy with wood and stone, but not iron. Or is that just that?
Any production
Oh.
facility will show its production power. The
Right.
more resources it generates, the further it can bring those resources across your settlement, as shown in this mode.
Yeah, okay, I see my population going up. So we just keep like building and building and building.
We lack the metals to build this structure. Make sure this location is connected and in range of an ore mine.
Oh, I see now. Okay, so it's not the amount, like in total, that matters. What matters is how connected your stuff is. So when the connection is close, you can build a bunch and go crazy. But when it's far and you don't have a lot, you can't build. So we can build this up, but not any further because there's no iron coming in. This one has one little bit of iron, so it's still enough to build it. But to this amount. Very interesting and odd game, and I kind of like what it's trying to do, even though I don't fully understand it. The problem is that the iron's all coming in from this harbor. Can't upgrade the harbor. We need the harbor to connect. There we go. Maybe this will go fucking crazy. Harbor connects to here, and then now these all have iron. Yeah, now I can build these out. That was an accident. to see what this does. Yeah, you can like build this crazy ass battlement. I want to see that shit like in action. All right, I'm starting to understand a little bit more about how this works and how it builds. It's very interesting. So like, build this up. Do this. Or this. Yeah, and, like builds into it. Super weird. But like it still ends up looking good anyway because of the way it's built. What a weird ass game. Wait. Oh my god, that's goofy and broken. But then, yeah, that's very pretty. Oh, that was an accident. But it doesn't matter. Just go crazy. The guy told me, the developer himself said go crazy, so I'm going crazy. You enjoy how it builds itself. Yeah, I think that's like the whole point, really. I really got to start building around for more population, I think. Is that battle? No, that's a battlement. I need more of this. Yeah, this is what builds pop. Think? Maybe not. I don't know. Yeah, that's building population. Whatever. I need to build another harbor. So, workers come from this. I'm like curious what I'm supposed to do about the smelly log floater. It's like, because I can't build another thing. I don't think I can. I opened up captains. I need constructs to build more bases. So I'm not sure what's left to do outside of just like build more, I guess. Wait a minute. What was that? What is this thing? What is this? Go to this. What is that? Question marks. Investigate. What is this? How do I figure out what this is?
There's an anomaly in the distance. Let's investigate.
Yeah, I'm trying to. How do I do it? Investigate. Oh, I have to hold.
There is word amongst Freehouse traders that you offer respite for weary captains. Will you have me? There is word amongst Freehouse. It's a bad day when an honest trader cannot find work. My service would have raised your standing with other Freehouse traders. There is word amongst Freehouse traders.
You have enrolled a trade ship captain. They can be assigned to transport goods.
All right. Do it then.
It brings me joy to see how
I'll transport anything you wish me to. Things are improving. This route is profitable. And I've been hauling good loads.
I'm all about hauling good loads. Aren't you guys? What if they designed it in the face of a troll face or something dumb? You could. I think that's totally doable. All things considered. Because you can like... Let's find like a close place here, right? Like you can just go and be like... Well, no, I guess to some extent maybe you can't. What's this doing? Because you still need to build on the land. You can't just like build out into the water, even though I thought I did that at one point. I actually didn't. I built onto a little rock. What does that sound? Whatever. It feels so broken that it lets you go past the actual range to connect.
Any production facility that has access to workers will develop industry around it. Settlers will come in and establish their businesses close to the resource, and in turn, improve the output of the facility itself.
Ooh, hold up. Yeah, I just brought that from a 4 to a 5 by doing that, I think. 34... What? 34 what? 34 saw. Oh. That's... Huh? That's a weird and strange placement for that circle. I don't understand it. But I just noticed that there's a compass on the airship that wants me to go this way, so I'm gonna follow that. Oh, but there's another one that wants me to go that way. Too bad, I'm going this way.
Our settlement's too far away.
Oh, it's a storm. What's more valuable than a warm hearth in these bleak times? Well, look no further, Master Fabricator. Boilers and heated houses at your service. Had some minor mishaps at my previous patron, but I can show you can deliver fabulous Mark II heated houses. Yeah, do it. I don't know what that ends up meaning. Oh, it just goes back to your settlement. That's what that arrow is. But like, what is this about heated houses and all that crap? Is that something on here? Whoa, I had a population boom. I guess we'll just go up to that next thing over here. Good music. Oh, what's this?
My ship and kin have served Dunkel for generations.
Dunkel.
Dunkel is no more. I was hoping to serve your new settlement and find honor in protecting your trade routes. The time for conflict is at an end, but that doesn't mean those who seek violence are gone. You will be wise to reconsider my offer.
Increases Freehouse alignment.
You have enrolled an officer. They command a mighty warship to defend your trade routes.
You know, between this like deep-voiced character narrating stuff and the music, I got an extreme black and white vibe from this game, which is pretty rare. I wish black and white could be remade. Because boy, would I love to replay 1 and 2 with like better engines. It really bothers me that there's... I think that God games are going to have a resurgence someday, the way that like boomer shooters are having their resurgence. I just can't wait for that day to finally come. Alright, let's go look at this cock blocker or whatever his name is.
This wood mill and all of its sea tree production are for the Bannerless, and they say it's under our protection.
About settlement. Establish
Raid
trade.
before trade? But we lost some good fighters. How about you send over some workers to the trade harbor, and we can send some wood in exchange?
Or declare war.
A fight? Bring it! Sark's piss! What a bad idea! Sark, you're joking, right? Get some pirate blood going in that settlement of yours, then we'll talk.
Okay. So based on like how many bits of a faction you have in your place, you'll have different opportunities open up when you meet people like this. There's an indie game recently showcased that was more or less two-dimensional, black and white, down to the animal companion. If you can grab the name of that for me, I'd be interested in just, taking a look at it.
This would...
Alright, trade.
A trading harbor requires resources that can then be exchanged for goods. Be sure to build a connecting harbor, assigning the right captains that will provide the required outgoing and exchanged incoming resources.
Why'd you skip the part about mercenaries?
We are prospering, but this prosperity is attracting criminals wishing to target our trade routes. We need to start taking our trade route security seriously. Trade routes that are long, resource-rich, or run past unaligned faction settlements are at increasing risk of being raided.
Okay.
It brings me joy to see our settlement thriving. No more restless nights for me.
Things are improving.
I serve to protect our... My ship stands in good order.
Protected,
She's
risky
ready to
route.
defend it.
Alright, so now we have this route, this risky route, protected to the smelly log floater. The Maw. Oh, I'm curious about the Maw. This map's fucking big.
We have received
Whoa.
a message from the Bannerless, who insisted wise to increase their population if we wish to unlock their support in the future, or otherwise face their wrath. How cheerful.
How am I supposed to do that, I wonder? Like, how do you specifically state, put this type of person in this location? Outside of, maybe, like, something to do with the trade routes, probably. Connection over here? Or is this all untowered? No, it's all untowered. Let's make... Ooh. That is not where I meant to click. Oh well. Ah, that's goofy. Inventory. Yeah, since I haven't been doing the bad choices, I still have no splinters. I want to go look at the Maw. I think we'll go look at the Maw and maybe call it a night. This game is certainly one to like spend a lot of time in and figure out on your own, especially after that tutorial. One of the places is called Naughty Lock Ballistic. There's a bunch of weird little names in this game, huh? Where am I, like, at the Temple of the Hidden Tears? Molten Stream. Salad Mount. Is that Salad Finger's horse? Oh, the wrong thing. Northgate. Fallen Peak. Basilicus Secundus. Westgate. Redmouth Forge. Decent data. I assume this stuff is like randomly generated, but then I see this and I'm like, ooh, what's that? New Remit. Oberon's Reach. Stargazer. Naughty Lock Basilicus. Dunkelbound Sea Tree Company. Shard. Yeah, let's go look at the Maw. Curious about the Maw. I don't know if it's coming out soon, but I know it was at the last... I want to say it was the last Next Fest. There was a game that was also sort of like a city builder, where you built on mountains. And I wanted to check that out at some point.
Settlement has been spotted on the horizon. Perhaps we can take these people in.
Perhaps. God, it's so fucking cloudy, man. Alright, so you can find stuff just by, like, wandering around. Oh my goodness, the Maw is, in fact, a gigantic maw in the middle of the ocean. That is... just plain fucking freaky is what that is. Physics abhors this. But now I know why it's called the Maw. Okay, go over here. Wind Waker vibes? Yeah, I mean, you know. Any good ocean map should give you Wind Waker vibes.
These are hard times, and thus they bring the need for uneasy alliances. My group and I have been on the run for so long, we seek refuge and will submit to your service.
I'm curious why I would want hostilities.
In that case, let us return to the old ways. I never had a good feeling about all of this anyway. These...
Like, own a second outpost. Oh. Oh, is that what that is?
We need stone to build here. Make sure this location has access to our quarry.
How about harbor? That's what it really needs. Okay, yeah. This can get kind of crazy now that I'm looking at it. Like, you're gonna create just this giant fuck-off network of trade between all these islands. Yeah, this game can get nuts. Oh, Twitch? Yeah, what does this do? I have some other game that has Twitch integration that I wanted to use, but I can't remember what it was. Mute advisor voice. Chat usernames for NPCs and chat. Chat can force choices. No. Chat can spawn units. Personal avatar. Microphone for lip sync. What? You can't see it because it's behind my head. Hold on. Wait, I have a button for this. Let me see. Is it this one? Do I have one for... no, I don't. Alright, yeah. Jamie from Mythbusters. Oh, that lip sync? Sort of, kind of working. That's kind of funny. That's really goofy as hell, actually. But how you guys interact with that beats me. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I need to end the stream. I need to finish this up. Yeah, there's some weird stuff in here. Which, if you're interested in, you can go and check it out yourself. The VTuber debut, yeah, right? Yeah, that's a weird one. That's a weird one. I'll leave that one to you to decide. If you want to check it out. It is $20. And not in early access. That game is done. So I know some people care about that. Oh, but wait a minute. There's an evolving roadmap here. It looks like there are going to be many future updates, I guess. Naval Command and new architecture, mod and workshop support, faction expansion, and more. So even though it's out of early access, I don't know if this ever was in early access, mind you, but it's got more future development on its way. So there you go. Whew. All right, that was Variety for tonight. Thanks for watching, everybody. Appreciate it. I gotta get going. But who should I send you over to before I finish this off? Jolly's still going. Jolly is still going. The game I was thinking was Eden Universe. I'm gonna look that up right now. As I send you away to Jolly, who is stuck in the pool rooms. If you want to have a message to send him, send the message, got enough chlorine? I don't know. Make a pool joke. You guys are smart. You can handle yourselves. Alright, thanks again for hanging out, everybody. Really do appreciate your patronage. Hope to see you guys in the next one. Until then, have a good night, and I'll see you later. We need one more person to join the raid. One more person to join the raid. Please, if you haven't joined the raid, I just need one more person. If you can hear my voice and you know you haven't joined the raid, please join it. Come on. Come on, we need that good number. Do it for the meme. We need one more person to join the raid. I know somebody out there has the extension that's preventing them from joining the raid. Do we have any heroes in chat? We have a hero in chat. Thank you so much. I'll see you later.